Let me ask you a question about Jordan Love, right? Because this guy didn't ask for any of this. He came out of Utah State, just wanted to be a professional quarterback. He gets drafted by an organization which he should be incredibly proud of because they've had a lineage of great quarterback play and how they've developed quarterbacks. Instead, he gets thrown into a mix where there's a feud between Rodgers and the front office. And then this year, Rodgers decides not to show up, which I think is the best thing for Jordan Love to get more snaps, but every practice is going to be over scrutinized. So if he has a bad practice, it's going to be the end of the world. If he has a good practice, the hyperbolic clamoring for this guy to be the guy then happens. It's really unfair to the young man. I know you decide to be a first-round draft pick, or you decide to go pro and you are a first-round draft pick. There comes with pressures, but it seems incredibly unfair to a guy that had no say in any of this.
It is, and I guess it's one of those many things in the world where, I guess fairness doesn't have much to do with it.
Right.
It's just the way it is, and he's got to live with it. But one thing, you are 100% right, and it doesn't hurt the Packers at all to not have Rodgers here this offseason. He doesn't need the work. Sure, you'd rather have him here than not, but he doesn't need the work with these guys. He can come in, and 2 weeks into camp, he's right where he would have been anyway. So that's not an issue at all. But Love I've never seen this. I've been covering this team since '93, and I've never seen this before. Always in practice that are open to the media, training camp, mini camps, all that. If there's a 14-play period, the starter takes the first 4, the backup will take 2 or 3, and the number 3 will take 1 or 2. The patterns vary a little bit, but that's basically it. In this camp, Love took, in the mini camp where they were going full speed, he took 95 to 98% of the snaps. Somebody else on the beat, Rob Domofsky of ESPN, he counted up the snaps that he took, and Love took more snaps in the 3-day mini camp than he took in all of training, in 11-on-11, than he took in all of training camp last year. So he got a ton of work, really valuable. You're right, it was so over-scrutinized. His first day was really unimpressive. It was just blah. He did nothing. Second day, he had 4 or 5 just really, really good throws. And you go, okay, this is what made this guy a first-round pick. And the third day was kind of in between. So you're right. Every day in camp is going to be scrutinized, but he's just got to live with it and keep his eye on the target, which is, becoming a better quarterback and getting himself ready to play in case he's needed.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.